Welcome to the Foxhole, everyone. This is a very impromptu stream. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk about things that I'm excited about and talk with you all and just hang out for like an hour and have a good time. A lot has been going on, and I just really felt like getting in front of the camera and talking and seeing what everyone's up to and how everyone's doing and just checking in. And I wanted to share with everyone some really exciting things. And like I said, just hang out. This is a very impromptu. Um, Impulse stream. I've never done one of these where I just got home from work and I'm just like, I want to stream and I want to talk to people and I want to ask questions and see how everyone is doing and just check in. So, thank you for joining me. As more people come in, I'll start talking about what I want to talk about. But um, I have a few things on my mind, a few things that I think we can all discuss and that we can have a back and forth conversation on. So, yeah, this is really cool. Welcome everyone to the Foxhole again. I'm Nandor Fox Shaffer, award-winning comic book writer. For everyone who doesn't know uh, what I won an award for, I won the Best Comic and Best Writer award from IndieVolt for 2021. So last year, the 2021 Best Writer, Best Comic award. So yeah, so when I say award-winning comic book writer, that's what I'm talking about. I swear I'm not making that up. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know if anyone's going to be watching. I don't know exactly because I have not given anyone any notice at all about doing this stream and about just being on here and hanging out. Uh, I titled the stream in the Foxhole Hangout stream. So we're just hanging out, we're just talking, we're just having a good time. And if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to talk about, let me know. Please let me know if you're watching and let me know if you can hear me, if I'm coming through. So, yeah, if you noticed, I don't have my banners, my seasons and lifeline banners. And so the foxhole looks a little naked right now. And that's because although it looks kind of nice, it looks kind of like clean. I got some cleaning done the past couple days in preparation for my local con, my local convention that I'm doing. So, anyways, yeah, I was able to clean and get everything ready for this con that I'm doing. And so my banners are there right now at the convention. So that's why this looks different. So the Seasons and Lifeline banner is gone for now. It's going to be gone this weekend. And I need to show off to you all my con setup for the convention that I'm doing this weekend, which I will get to as more people pop in. And so if you're watching, please say hi. Let me know if you're watching, and let me know how you're doing, how your evening's going. Um, I This is an impromptu stream. This is just me having fun. Like I said, I got home from work, and I just wanted to talk, and I wanted to hang out with everyone. And so, if you're tuning in, just let me know you're here. Let me know you're watching. You don't have to, but if there's something I bring up that you want to talk about, we can have a conversation. And also, if there's any questions about my process as a writer, as a comic book creator, or any of the things I'm going to talk about tonight, just let me know and I'd be happy to talk about them. And let me know if I'm coming in clear, if my volume's good. Um, so, yeah, the banners are gone because I have a local convention that I'm doing, and I kind of tidied up the office here, the foxhole, and so that's cool. And I'm really excited for my local convention. It's called Cosplicon, uh, and it's been going on for about 6 or 7 years. and it's not a big convention at all, but it is a really good one, and I've had really good success there, and it's in my hometown, so that's cool and makes it really easy. Um, all right, we got Ichthus in here. Hey, man. What is up, Total Excellence? What's up, Ichthus? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for all of your support and for watching and for liking all my tweets and for just being a really cool independent comic creator, man. Thanks for tuning in. We need to talk again soon. That's something I'm going to be talking about is the sign up page for Manchild #2. Maybe we can do something when that launches this September. But thanks for tuning in, man. So yeah, I'm doing my first con of the year, and that's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Awesome. Anytime. Yeah. Same here. Same here. And good job on the flock and all that stuff. I think I mentioned that on one of my streams before because I got the first couple issues of the flock. So yeah, good job on all your coloring. So yeah, I got this con that I'm doing this weekend, and I am really excited. It's my local convention. It's the one I do every year except 2020 because we all know why. There were no conventions happening that year, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun this year because this is going to be the first year where I have Manchild, and I'm going to be showing off Manchild to everyone and selling copies to the masses. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, it's not a very big con, but it's my local con here, and I really like it, and it's always been a lot of fun. And so after work, I went and set up my table, got everything ready, got my banners all up. Again, that's why they're not here in the foxhole because they're at the convention floor right now. And yeah, it was really cool. I uh, had a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun setting up the table, and I'll show you all my table here. Um, Let me share. All right, there we go. So let me make this full screen here. This is my table setup at Cosmicon this year. I just got done doing this. So you'll notice a very brand new banner, and I don't know how I'm going to fit this in the foxhole here. So I'm going to have to figure out where to put the Manchild banner that you can see there. And that art is by Welby. He is one of the artists who did a variant cover for the first issue of Manchild, and you can buy that cover. So if you want to buy that cover, let me know, because it's a very sick cover, and you know, it was really difficult trying to figure out which image do I want for the banner because do you pick the standard cover, like the main cover by Jay that I love and I think is really eye catching and that is really humorous, or and you know, do you pick Tom Riley's cover? Do you pick Nick Pitara's? Do you pick Tony Harris? I wish I could put all of the images uh, on the banner itself, but I really just wanted to pick one and to kind of have it fit with my others. And I thought Welby's cover was the best one. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm planning to buy the PDF for issue 1 of Manchild. I will definitely read it over this weekend. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that's something else I want to talk about tonight is I want to share off my Gumroad. I have a store now, semi-online store where people can buy my comics. So I wanted to share that off and let everyone know where they can buy my books and where they can support me. I don't have any physical copies available to buy online in the store. I'm saving those for the cons, the signings, the campaigns for right now, because I'm running low. I'm really running low on seasons. So I don't want to run out of all those. But I really want people to be able to buy my work, and not have to wait for the campaigns to pick up anything. So, thank you for wanting to pick up Manchild. I really hope you dig it. And if you don't pick it up, and if you want to wait till the campaign for issue two, you can do that too, because I'm going to have a reward tier for issues one and two there for the PDF. Oh, thank you, dude. Your setup looks sick. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, it's fun putting together the setup. I've done this multiple times. I've done a lot of signings. I've done a few conventions. But the thing about this is I have all of these books now. Like it's been 4 or 5 years, and I started with one book at a table with Seasons Volume 1, and now I have 4. I've pretty much been coming out with a book every year, and I wish I was coming out with more, um, but I have about, like, 16, 17 uh, issues worth of comics, basically, over 300 pages of comics now, in my indie comics, career, hobby, whatever you wanna call it, and, what I hope to be a career, and so it's been awesome to see how it's evolved over the years because it's just more exciting when you have more books on your table. It's so cool to see them all together, and this is how I always envisioned my table. This is like I feel like I'm making it. I feel like I'm getting there. I'm finally getting there where I'm showing people, hey, I'm not just a one trick pony. Hey, I don't just do this one book. Hey, I have a lot of variety, and I'm a writer, and I want to write different things, and I want to share with you what I have, and I hope it speaks to you, and I want to speak to you in different ways through different stories. And um so this is so exciting for me because I feel like I'm finally getting to a place where, as you can see, like I have a lot I want to say with my stories, and I have a lot of things that I'm excited about, and that I want to share with people, and that I want them to take with them and enjoy. So seeing all of this together, it really makes me excited, and so I'm just like I just can't wait. So I got all my books, all the variant covers. So I got Seasons volumes 1 and 2, Lifeline, Manchild issue 1, and all the variant covers that go along with that. And then I also have some prints, a little bit of season stickers, some bookmarks, um, and my business card right there in the middle. And so, yeah, and I got a little price sheet there. Also, a newsletter sign up, which is something I want to talk about tonight too, is my newsletter that I just put together. Ichthus says, "Thank you, Nandor. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the flock. I had a blast coloring it and learning experience." Yeah, no, and it was. I noticed that going from one issue to the next, it was neat to see the evolution of the team, and uh, I really liked your work, and I could tell that you were learning, and that's awesome. I think that's the only way you can do it is just jumping in and doing it. When I started writing seasons, I had never written really anything. I had never written a story before from beginning to end. Seasons was my first thing, and I just had to go in and do it and see what happens and see how people respond to it. So, yeah, when it comes to comics, you really just have to do it yourself, and you know, your passion will bring you to the point where you just have to work and you have to get it done. And the only person that is stopping you is yourself, and you learn a lot. I've learned so much over the course of the last few years about what it takes to write comics and how to write comics better. And I'm so proud of everything I've done. I'm really proud of it. And considering that I wrote Seasons when I was 18 years old, I was really young. And I still am pretty young at 25, but I've learned so much in the last few years from being a writer and creating comics. So yeah, you know, that's what you got to do with comics. You really get to learn about your technique and what you can do and what you can't do, and you just have to do it and see see what works. Um, so yeah, this is my setup, and I can't wait. I'm going to be at this convention all weekend. Like I said, from Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I am really excited. I can't wait to get Manchild in people's hands. And something I'm always curious about to know is what will sell. What's going to catch people's attention. I did, a free comic book signing the other day. Um, uh, Free comic book day, yeah, free comic book day signing at the beginning of May, not the other day, but um, and it was interesting because a lot of people were still picking up like Seasons, and I'm so excited for Manchild, but people really like Seasons and they keep picking it up and they're picking up Lifeline. Like one guy came up to the table and he just wanted Lifeline. Like that was the book for him. So I like how all of my books seem to resonate with uh, different types of people, and I like that a lot because that's the kind of writer I want to be. And it's neat to see what people are interested in and what catches their attention. So yeah, that's my con setup, and I'm gonna be there all weekend, and I dig it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a Cosbicon in Jefferson City, Missouri, and it is going to be special. So if you're in the area at all, come see me. So yeah, I wanted to share that out with people. I wanted to let them know just how excited I am to be doing this convention. And I'll update everyone on social media about, just how it's going and how it went and all of that. So I can't wait for that. Um, and so, yeah, got the con coming up. And I wanted to just to switch gears here. Today was a really sad day. And like I'm really pumped for this con and I'm really excited for it. And there's also something else that happened today that made me really excited. But uh before I say what happened, let me get this ready. And I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm about to say. But this man right here, he passed away today, and this is Tim Sale, and he is a legend. He is a comic book artist legend, and it is just devastating to hear about his passing. And I wanted to take time for the stream. This was a big motivation for me wanting to just get out there and talk about this because we have lost three of the greatest and most influential comic book artists ever this year. And that's Neil Adams, George Perez, and now Tim Sale. And like I said on social media, like I hate this year. Like this is I don't mean to bring everyone down, but I'm just kind of venting and grieving right now because um I don't I never met any of these people, but they have their art and their stories and their images have been uh, a part of my life all my life. Reading Dark Victory and The Long Halloween and JLA versus the Avengers and Teen Titans and, uh, Batman and uh, X-Men and all the things that Neil Adams, George Perez, and Tim Sale have done. They've uh, molded the comic book industry in a way that other creators haven't, and they've been just like I said, such an influential part of the medium, and it just pained me to see because, if you've been following, there had been some updates where, Tim Sale was in the hospital, and I'm just like, "What?" Like, what's going on? And then, over the last few days and then this afternoon, we got the news and, um, I have a very small channel, um what can I actually say to actually, um, have it mean anything? Uh, like I said, I don't know any of these people, but their work, will live on, and I wanna celebrate Tim Sale tonight, and I wanna celebrate George Perez, and I wanna celebrate Neil Adams and their lives and their work, and, um these read go out and read everything these guys have done. I mean, they're amazing artists, and we cannot take these artists for granted. We time just moves so fast, and um I just kept thinking, death is just terrible, and it's terrible to see these comic book legends pass away, all in the span of what, 2 to 3 months? I mean, it's all been so recently. It hasn't been like this just happened, and even though we knew, even though Neil Adams was, up there, I think in his 80s, and George Perez, we knew that his time was limited. It never it still stings, it still really hurts, and so, um we have to support these artists, support a comic support comic book professionals and indies and let people make their art and be supportive of their art. Yeah, Ictus says this year we are losing a lot of icons in the comic scene, starting to feel like an end of an era. Exactly. Exactly. It does. It feels like, all of these amazing artists and writers and creators that we all have grown up with. Like, you know, th- we all grew up with them, so they're all around the same age and they're all getting up there. And, um, you know, and like John Paul Leon died last year and he wasn't even that old. And he's someone else that we've lost. And It's just it's just terrible. We've lost so many amazing people, and, um, you know, another reason I wanted to bring this up is because, you know, Manchild Manchild is dedicated to Stan Lee and dedicated to the work and life of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and, Steve Ditko and just that era of comics and the Marvel age of comics. And that feeling that you get when icons that have been around forever and legends, people that you really respect in the art form, when they pass, it's really difficult. It's difficult for me to think about and to deal with. And um, that was a big Stanley's passing inspired Manchild. Uh, I That was really the germ, the beginning of Manchild, and I had to do something. I had to do something for Stan. I had to do something that would commemorate and celebrate Stan Lee. And so I'm really thinking about the next issue of Manchild, dedicating it to Neil Adams, George Perez, and Tim Sale, because, and hopefully no one else will pass. But there's just been so many amazing artists that have passed, comic book creators that have passed recently, and it's really hard. It's really hard for um, me to see that happen. And so, yeah, guys, support your creators, and uh, we celebrate the life of these amazing artists. And um, so, yeah, I hope I wanted to show off this right here. I read all of these stories last year. Daredevil Yellow, Spider-Man Blue, Hulk Gray, and Captain America White. Um, and this was sort of part of research and for Manchild, because I was wanting to look at um, the formative years of characters, or just these books here. They are, while they were made in the late '90s, early 2000s. They're modern, but uh, they're very classic in their style, and they're very classic in the era that they're taking these characters on, that Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale um, did. I mean, it's like I said, with Daredevil Yellow. It's Daredevil in his yellow suit, and it's basically getting to the heart of these characters. And so when I was working on Manchild, I wanted to read comics that evoked that sense of, you know, that vintage retro classic feel. And Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale's work, Marvel works, uh, are just some of the best comics that you can ever read. Spider-Man Blue is considered to be probably in the top 5 or top 10 Spider-Man comics of all time. Um, my favorite of all of these is probably Daredevil Yellow, to be honest. But Tim Sale did the art for all of these projects, and if you haven't read them, go read them right away. Go pick this up. This is a really cool collection of all of them. So it's neat to see um, all of these books together. And like I said, I read this last year, and I really got acquainted with Tim Sale's work. And I need to go back and check out Dark Victory and Long Halloween. I've been wanting to read those, and so to see that Tim Sale has passed. I wish I would have read them before this happened, and maybe have gotten to meet him. Actually, really, it was really neat when I was setting up my booth tonight. A fellow vendor who I have made acquaintances with and kind of befriended over the years. He was telling me how he met Tim Sale, and he got some things signed by him. And um, I just thought that's so special, because for us comic book fans, and for us, you know, uh, admirers of artists and writers in the comic book medium, to meet these people means so much. And I never got to meet Stan Lee. I never got to meet Tim Sale or George Perez or Neil Adams. I did see Neil Adams. I remember seeing Neil Adams at a convention I went to, so I did get to see him, but I never did talk with him or meet him. So uh, it makes me want to meet these creators even more, and when I see so many passing, it's like, man, I just, it's a hard thing to deal with when you respect and admire um, artists that again have influenced the medium so much, and whose work is some of the best that comics has to offer. And Tim Sale, Neil Adams, and George Perez will be remembered forever, and they have their work to show for it. And so, everyone, I implore everyone, go buy their stuff if you've never checked it out. Some of you might be like, "Who are these people?" Get to know them and celebrate their life by reading what they have left us. So yeah, that's something that I would just encourage. And it's a sad day. Like I said, I'm excited for this convention, but when I saw that news, I just thought, man, that's really hard. Moving on from that, like I said, sorry to put a downer on everything, but I just think we need to keep in mind just how precious life is, and these creators that are passing. It's just been really difficult to see so many amazing people go so soon. It feels like, just because it's all been in a row, it's all been so soon, at one after the other. Like Ichthus said, starting to feel like an end of an era, and it really is feeling like that. All right, got a few more people watching. If you're watching, please comment. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. This is a very impromptu impulse stream. I've said this a few times already, but I got home and I wanted to talk about a few things. And I mentioned I got a convention coming up, my local convention this weekend, and I wanted to also celebrate the life of Tim Sale, and talk about him a little bit, and just talk about what's going on in comics, and things like that. I wanted to share out. I wanted to share with everyone something that, I've been busy. I've been busy doing doing a lot, and, the first thing that I want to share with everyone when it comes to what I've been working on is this right here. So, I want everyone who is watching, and everyone who watches this after the stream is over, who catches this later, please, if you haven't, uh, type in www.foxholecomics.substack.com, and please subscribe to my newsletter. This is a completely free newsletter that I just launched, and we already have two newsletters that have been sent out, and one of them shows off the cover for Man Child issue 2. And we're gonna show that off here really soon. But before we do that, if you haven't, please go and subscribe. I already have over 200 subscribers for the newsletter, so that is really exciting. I thank everyone for subscribing and for supporting me. Um, I have been wanting to do a newsletter ever since I started posting seasons online for free at seasonsthecomicbook.com. That was something that uh, everyone told me to do. I could never really figure out how to do it. And, it was only one book that I had to share, and it didn't really feel important at the time. And like, I had a lot to talk about. I'm still figuring out how to make comics and all this stuff, but I'm finally at a point where I feel like I can handle a newsletter, and I can handle updating people. And it just took a lot of time. It took a lot of figuring out what would work the best. And um, I remember sending out a few newsletters in the early days of seasons, but I really stopped working on it because uh, I just didn't really know how to use one in a productive way. I just felt like I was wasting my time. But Substack comes along, and you guys have probably seen Substack. It really had a huge, huge drop in the comic scene, um, or blow up, however you want to put it, with all of a lot of the main main top dogs in the comics industry getting a Substack. And that just is basically, when I say getting a Substack, just getting a newsletter. And so a lot of these creators got grants to make a newsletter where they can share off their comics, share new exclusive comics, and have people read those comics for free online. A lot of them are behind a paywall. Right now, I'm not doing a paywall. That may change in the future, where I start um, sharing my comics for people to read on my newsletter. But for now, everything is free. You can uh, subscribe right now, sign up for my newsletter, and you will get all of my updates uh, before anyone else. Like, I'm going to be posting things on my newsletter before the YouTube channel, before anything on social media. This is the place where you're going to get all of my uh, behind the scenes announcements, updates. I want to do things where I talk about what I'm reading, at the time, what I'm watching, what I'm listening to. Just um, have more of a connection with my audience. And that's something that I really want to do is uh, let them know that I'm listening and that I want to hear from them, and I want to know what they think of my work. And I want there to be a connection between the creator and the audience. And so, like I said, I finally feel like I got this down, and I absolutely love Substack right now because their interface is so easy. It is the easiest newsletter interface that I've ever worked with, that I've ever seen. Um, so uh, it is like really easy to use and so user friendly. And it was so much fun. I was like, wow, this is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. So yeah, I'm excited to share. I've been thinking about sharing out stuff. Um, like pretty frequently, but I'm like, well, I don't want to like spam people, But there's some things that have been going on that I'm like, should I share this? Like, how much do I say? What do I talk about? So yeah, I'm really excited. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my Substack. It's completely free. The If you're watching on YouTube, you can click the link in the description below, and it will take you to the newsletter where you can subscribe. So please do that for me if you haven't. This is you're going to be the first to know about Kickstarter launches. Like when I launch the Kickstarter for Manchild issue 2, I'm sending out that newsletter, and you're going to get it right as I launch, and you will know exactly you know the time and date, and the second that you can get in on those early bird rewards and all that cool stuff. So Ichthus says Substack has really reached out top writers from comics and exclusive deals. Yeah, they really have. I mean, I couldn't believe all the people that were flocking to Substack. I mean, good on them. And I was just kind of watching it for a while because I didn't really know what it was, and I'm like, why is everyone going there? And then some of my favorite creators were going over there, like Jonathan Hickman, and what he's doing with Mike Del Mondo and oh, is it Tom Huddleston? But Mike Huddleston. Sorry, I'm thinking of Tom Hiddleston. Um, those guys with the three worlds. Hickman's thing that he's doing. Really interesting stuff. And then I saw Tom King, and I saw Brian Michael Bendis, and I just saw a lot of top Chip Zdarsky, Grant Morrison, so many people, Kieran Gillen, and I'm just like, wow, I need to hop on this because if they're getting bringing all of their audiences to this, it'll be it'll be even easier for people to sign up for indies, and it's a good time to, if you've never had a newsletter, this is the time to have a newsletter, and that's how I thought of it. So if you already have a newsletter, you probably don't need to get a Substack. However, if you want to get a Substack, they do have like an importing system where you can import all of your emails from a different newsletter, like right away. So there's that. That's pretty cool. Hey, Lois, thanks for tuning in. Good to hear from you. Keep up the amazing good work. You have great ideas and great talents. Oh, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I cannot tell you how much your support, you, Kevin, and Steven, you guys have supported me throughout all my books. And um, all of your backing has meant so much to me. I look forward to uh, getting, Kevin everything that he pledged for, and I sent off. He got original art and a sketch, and um, the comic and all that stuff. So I really thank you for all your support and for helping um, me be successful. So it means a lot to me. So thank you. How frequent are you going to post on your Substack page? Um, so yeah, I don't know. Actually, it really I really want to use it wisely. Definitely not spam people on every little thing. Like I said earlier, it's like I've been getting art in, I've been getting process pages in, and I've been, the convention I'm doing is this weekend and all this stuff. And I'm like, do I tell people about that or do I hold off? Like, when do I send out a newsletter? I put together my Gumroad store. There are just certain things that have happened, and I'm like, should I tell people about this? But uh, yeah, so I'm like, well, I'll wait. I'll wait till I have something substantial to share, and I'm figuring out just what that is right now. But I'm hoping to do my plan is I've done these first two, and I did them in the span of a week. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna try to keep it every 2 weeks or every month. I at least want to send out one every month for sure. Um, and that'll be um, I think the least amount that I'll send out because I want to keep everyone updated. I have Manchild issue 2 coming out. I want to start sharing process pages for that, and I want to share art from that and get everyone really excited. And I want everyone to participate in this with me because you guys are a part of this, and you guys are I can't do this without you. And so you deserve to be a part of everything I'm doing. And I feel like this newsletter and this YouTube channel is a way to do that. Boom, sign up to your newsletter. Can't wait to receive them. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Uh yeah, I'm gonna be sending out, like I said, hopefully one maybe after the convention this weekend, just to let everyone know how it went. And, I can talk about the con, and I can talk about the Gumroad store, and I can talk about possibly revealing something that I'm really excited to talk about tonight. That I really want to, I really want to share. So I'm just gonna. I wonder, should I wait? Should I say it now? I'll just say it now because you guys have been with me for 45 minutes, and I can't believe it's already been for 45 minutes. Um, I'm going to, I got in one of the variant covers for Manchild issue 2 from one of my favorite Marvel Comics artists. I've been wanting to work with this guy for so long. I loved his work for so long. It's none of the same people who worked on issue 1. It's a completely new person. Um, so I'm not going to reveal the art yet or the name, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I got the art today. I got it in my email, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, it is beautiful. And it's different. It's different from any other of the variant covers from issue 1. So yeah, and the other person that I'm talking to do a variant cover for issue 2, that's gonna make a pretty big splash, I think, in the indie scene. because this guy is pretty well known. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I got exciting things with the cover for Manchild issue 2, which I want to share it with you all. The main cover. This is not the variant cover. This is the main cover by Jay Mazar. Um, I love Jay. He's awesome. Jay, if you're watching, you did an amazing job with this cover. This is something I wanted to talk about. Share off the cover a little bit. But like I said, I just got the art in for the variant cover for one of the variant covers for issue 2 today. Oh yeah, it's special. It's really special. So I can't wait to share that out. And everyone who signs up to the newsletter, you're going to see it before anyone else. So you will know who it is before anyone else, and you will um, see the image the same day as probably I post the YouTube video, or like a day before I post a YouTube video talking about it. I still want to keep my YouTube videos like exciting. So like doing the variant cover reveals will do that. But when it comes to who it is and like maybe showing like snippets of it, that'll be for people who are subscribed to the newsletter. We're proud of you. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Lois. Yeah, yeah. Happy to let you know, just how much it means to me. It really does. I can't thank you all enough. Dude, I can't wait. Yeah. Me either, man. I'm so excited. That's something about being like a writer, being a creator. When you commission art and when you are having an artist like work on what you're doing, you're sort of a fan. Like you are a fan of your own work in that sense, because even though it's your book, it's not your art. It's your art conceptually and with the ideas and with the words and what's happening. But technically, the art is being done by someone else, and you're the fan. Like you're seeing it for the first time, and you're like, wow. And that's when you know you have something that is really good too, when you're excited about, because you can sort of take yourself out of uh, just being so in it, and you can look at a piece of art, like a page or a cover or fan art or whatever, and you can just enjoy it and be like, "That's cool." Like, that is really cool. So that's the beauty about comics here. So yeah, this is the main cover for Manchild issue 2, and everyone who subscribed to the newsletter got this a week or so ago, so they can see the full cover here. I also did a YouTube video showing off the cover and talking about it, and just so everyone knows like how this cover came about. I was literally on a phone call with Jay, and we weren't even I think we were just talking about issue 1 and getting plans together for issue 2, the timeline and when the campaign's going to launch. And then all of a sudden we started talking about covers, and we were just talking very naturally, and the idea like I think I threw out the idea of, or maybe Jay did. So there's a scene in issue 2 with Rufus and his friends at the movie theater. And so that was already there, but I was like, what if the cover was that scene? Because it's a really cool scene in the book itself. And it's a scene where, again, fantasy and reality are colliding, and that's what Manchild is all about. It's about um, the ideal meets reality, the transcendent meets the ground level, and that's what uh, the story is all about. Like I said, and so having this real world, uh, mundane thing of going to the movie theater that everyone does. But seeing the fantastical, the hero of the story popping popping out from the theater screen, and having this robotic figure who we've never seen before, this gigantic robot SWAT monarch out of the theater screen. Like, it's so cool. It's like a 3D effect too. Let me give you full screen here, but yeah, everyone's watching the theater, everyone's watching the film or the preview or whatever, however you want to think of it, and Monarch is getting swatted out from fiction into the real world. So it's really playing with that. Kevin Hastings, dude, man child one rocked. Oh, thank you. Hey Kevin, what's up? Because it was awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Issue 2 is gonna be even better. I'm so excited for people to read issue 2. Issue 1 is very much a primer. It's very much like setting the ground floor, and we are just gonna amp it up. The series just goes places that you would not imagine it to go. So, uh, yeah, it's like the favorite thing that I think I've written. What's up, Kevin? How are you, dude? I think that's what Ichthys is saying. Yeah, guys, talk in the chat. Let me know what you're up to, what you're working on, what you're doing. I'm gonna be live for probably another like 20 minutes or so. I'm just really updating everyone. This was a uh, just a fun little hangout stream that I wanted to do, and I wanted to just talk with everyone and have a good time and just talk about what I've been doing. And right now, we're showing off the cover for Manchild issue 2 by Jay Mazar. Um, so yeah, and we have Rufus there uh, in the bottom left corner, and you see the popcorn flying, and he's watching. So yeah, like this image makes me so happy because like growing up as a kid, it's called Manchild. It's about that excitement that you feel when you're a kid and you go to the movie theater and you're going to see your favorite superhero movie, and you're watching it, and it's magical. It's a magical experience. And so it's like Rufus is like living that in this moment, and it's so exciting. It makes me smile, it makes me happy, and it's such a positive image, and it's exciting. So yeah, like I'm digging it. I love this cover. I love it even more than issue one's cover, even though I love that cover. It's hard. You can't really pick favorites when it comes to comics, but I just love how when it comes to your comics. Um, but uh, this image is just it's so exciting. It's so cool, and I love the color palette that we use for the title, the blue color with the turquoise. I mean, that just turned out really well. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, guys, subscribe to the newsletter. That's the last time I'm going to say it. So if you're not subscribed, please do. Foxholecomics.substack.com. All right. So let's see here. All right. Everyone, I need more monitors so I can do this faster. So right here, everyone, I wanted to let you guys know. Um, let's see. Repeat that address. So it's uh foxholecomics.substack.com, or it might be the other one. Hold on, let me see. No, that's it. Yeah, I had it right. So foxholecomics.substack.com, and that will take you to the newsletter. And I think you might already be uh, subscribed, Lois. I think so, but maybe not. I don't know. Um, so yeah, check it out and subscribe if you're not. And yeah, it's free. So and you'll just get updates from me in your email inbox whenever I have something exciting to talk about. So this right here, this is foxholecomics.gumroad.com. Um, and this is where people can buy my books digitally. Right now, you can buy all of my books as a PDF copy. So if you like reading things on your tablet or your phone, or your laptop, desktop, however you prefer reading comics. You can read all of my comics right here. You can buy them and check them out. So um, if you are interested, please do. This is a way you can support me and support my work. And I would really like to get my own online store, but a lot of people use Gumroad. So I'm just gonna kind of use Gumroad for now, and I think I can sell physical goods on here. But like I said, I'm really running low on all my copies for my books, so I don't want to sell out because I want to have some books for future campaigns. So we'll see what happens, and for conventions and signings that I do. Man-Child reminded me of Marvel artwork. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, that's what we were going for. We wanted that classic Marvel feel. So I'm glad that worked. I can't wait to read Man-Child. All right, dude. Yeah, let me know what you think when you do. If you want a physical copy, let me know. Totally let me know. Give me your address. I'll send it to you. If you want one of the variant covers, I got Tom Riley, Tony Harris, Welby, and Nick Batara. So if you want a physical copy, if you want the PDF, with the main cover, you can pick that up on Gumroad. And then if you want a special variant cover, just let me know and I can send it to you. Ictus, it would remind you of Marvel. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's if you like Marvel, old classic Marvel, or just really Marvel comics, like it's very the Monarch Crier is a Marvel superhero. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He is a Marvel superhero. I'm just not being published by Marvel. So, but he's really inspired by Spider-Man, Black Bolt, Ant-Man, those classic Marvel characters. So yeah, I'm really glad that that's coming out that way. So yeah, I wanted to let everyone know that they can pick up my comics right now as PDFs. Seasons volumes 1 and 2 are only $10 each, and they're over 100 pages each, guys. So yeah, I mean, the, it's such a good deal. You're getting over 100 pages, and you're getting Anthony Gonzalez Clark, who is one of the best artists in indie comics. Once he gets famous, I will always say that I was the first one who discovered him because Seasons was his first comic. That was his first comic that he ever finished. So yeah, definitely give us some love there. And or if you don't buy it, if you have a Gumroad account, you can rate the comic too. So give us some ratings on there, guys. When you pick up a comic, Lifeline is $10 as well, and that's a 96-page graphic novel. And then Manchild issue 1 is 24 pages. Um, and yeah, it's the first issue of what is going to be my new exciting series that I'm doing along with Seasons. Um, I just had a conversation with Anthony the other day about volume 3, getting things prepped for that and what we're going to do with that. So stay tuned and subscribe to that newsletter so that you know what's going on with Seasons, because Seasons is not going away. It's taking a little break because Anthony's been busy. I've been busy. I'm trying to branch out with my stories a little bit more so that when we get to volume 3 of Seasons, that hopefully we have a bigger audience with it, and that people start to rediscover it more and come back to it. So yeah, check out my books on Gumroad right now, and please rate them. If you know someone who doesn't want to read physical copies but wants to read PDFs of my books, just send them there and they can pick it up, and you're supporting me. So, all right. And so the last thing I'm going to talk about when it comes to my stuff um, is this right here. So, Ichthus, if you're still watching, man, and if you haven't yet, um, please go to everyone who's watching. Uh, Please go to uh, Manchild 1 and 2, The Silver Age Meets the Modern Day. This is the pre-launch page for Manchild issue 2. We already have 10 followers. I just put this pre-launch page up like last week. We already have 10 followers that um, are waiting to be notified when it goes live. Similar to my newsletter, but I would ask that people please sign up for this right now because, um, again, the thing with crowdfunding and the thing with Kickstarter is that when people see that other people are excited, it makes them excited and they want to hop on board and want to support what other people are supporting. So when they see those numbers go up, when they see, oh, 10 people want to follow this and he just launched this pre-launch page, that makes them go, "This has gotta be pretty good," they wanna check it out. So, if you guys haven't, the link to, and I think it should be on Facebook and YouTube, the link to sign up, to get notified when this launches, should be there, and you'll get notified the second that Manchild Issue 2 launches on Kickstarter. We plan on launching September 1st. That's when we're going to launch, guys. So I'm going to be pushing this pre launch page for like 2.5 months, trying to get people signed up so that when we launch on September 1st, the day one is a strong day one. Like we want a really strong day one. We want to get halfway funded on day one. We want to get 25% funded on day one. Like that's the goal. That's always the goal there. So, um, the faster we get funded, the more people will come in and support me and support the book. I've never let you guys down. I've done 4 Kickstarter campaigns, and 1 Indiegogo campaign, and everything has been fulfilled. I'm still fulfilling Manchild issue 1. I have like, I don't know, less than 10 packages to send out, and mostly all of them are international. I'm planning on sending those out soon. So, yeah, all of my campaigns have been fulfilled. I've never had any complaints about them. There's no bad blood with anyone or anything when it comes to my campaigns at all. Um, I'm reliable. I will get you your book and I will get it to you in a timely manner. Not always exactly what is the projected time because things happen. Art moves a little more slowly. We had a lot of issues between myself, Jay, and DC Hopkins with the first issue. Things were going on in our lives, and it slowed down production on the first issue of Manchild. But everyone has their books now and it only took a few more months than was anticipated. But I always update you guys. I always let you know what's going on. Not as frequently as I probably should, but enough that it lets you guys know that hey, I'm letting you know that um, we're still working on it, that we're getting it done, and everyone has their book now, and I've gotten only positive feedback on it for the most part when it comes to um, just how much they enjoyed it, and I've gotten a lot of questions about it too, so that makes me really happy because people are really getting invested and really enjoying it. So yeah, please sign up if you haven't. Sign up to the pre-launch page, and this is for Man Child issue 2. And yeah, be there on day 1, guys. We're gonna have some early bird rewards and some exclusive offers for the first day or two, first 3 days, maybe first week. We'll see what happens, but you want to be there because there's going to be some really cool stuff going on. And it's a really special book. I'm so happy about it right now. All right, guys. So I think that'll be it for tonight. I wanted it's not comics related at all, but uh, I thought maybe if there were some people out there that wanted to talk about Kenobi for a second, just for a second. I don't know if everyone's been watching Kenobi. If you are not watching Kenobi and you're like waiting, um, I'm not gonna get into spoilers, unless you guys want me to get into spoilers. But I just wanted to share out there, just on my channel, just to let everyone know, I am loving Kenobi. It is really good. So if you've been on the fence, like I said, this has nothing to do with comics. Um, this is just me as a Star Wars fan uh, wanting to talk about. This is another reason I wanted to do a live stream because I wanted to just say Kenobi is so good, and I'm really I'm really liking it. I'm loving it. Last night I watched the episode yesterday, and um, I'm not gonna say what happens because I don't want to spoil it for people. But man, I want to talk about this more. I want to talk about Kenobi more, like with my friends and with other people, with other Star Wars fans and stuff. I might do I might do a little conversation on Twitter about Kenobi at some point. I want to talk about it with people, and I want to know what their thoughts are, and I want to know like what people think is going to happen in episode 6 because guys, like there's only one episode left. I just Yeah, Kevin says Kenobi is awesome. I love it too. I agree. Mind blown. Yeah, exactly. Mind blown. That is the perfect way to describe it. I mean, it is so special. It's ah I was watching it last night with my brother and some friends, and I feel like a kid again watching that show. Um the uh, like I've always been a huge Star Wars prequel fan, and I never understood why people did not like the prequels. And this is giving me all of that back. It's very vindicating and validating because I've been such a big fan of Star Wars and such a big fan of the prequels, such a big fan of Hayden Christensen, such a big fan of what George Lucas did with the first three movies. Um, uh, first three, I mean episodes 1 through 3. And I've just always loved them. And I grew up with them. And uh, I mean, I wouldn't say that was my Star Wars. I mean, it was the first 6 films were my Star Wars. I loved every single one of them. I just, uh, I just really, uh, was I really gravitated to Anakin and Obi-Wan and their brotherhood, and when it came to, just all of the world building that Lucas did with the prequels. I could talk about the prequels for hours and hours, and I should probably do, like, a video essay or something. I know, right? Bringing a cool background of Kenobi. Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's fleshing him out as a character between episodes 3 and 4. And I'm just so excited, guys. And if you're not watching it, please watch it. I like it more than The Mandalorian. I like it more than Boba Fett. I like it more than Rebels. I like it more than the Clone Wars. This is like my favorite thing that I've seen. Um, since episode 3 came out, I mean, I loved Rogue One, and I love The Mandalorian and Rebels and stuff, but, uh, this is the best, live action Star Wars that I've seen. And some of it's fan service. I get it, but I'm there for it. Like it's wish fulfillment. I've wanted to see Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor back for 17 years, and so to see them together is just awesome. So yeah, okay, enough enough with my rant about Kenobi. It's a must see. 10 stars. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to go right now. Wish me luck at the convention this weekend. It's been so great hanging out with everyone. I start to see people coming in more, um, which I'm sad that I have to go right now. But I've been doing this for over an hour, and I just wanted to update on everyone on what I've been working on, and I wanted to talk about Tim's sale, my newsletter, my Gumroad, the convention, the fact that I got art for one of the variant covers for Manchild issue 2. A lot's been going on, guys. Please subscribe to my newsletter, foxholecomics.substack.com. Buy my comics at foxholecomics.gumroad.com. Subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. Please comment. Please tell me all your thoughts and let me know what you guys want to see me more of. Do you guys like this? Did you guys like this chill stream? Do you want to do you prefer a more structured stream? What did you guys think of it? Please let me know. Um, and hopefully I can just hang out with you guys more and we can just talk and have a good time and not have this be work. Like this is supposed to be fun. Let's do it. Let's have fun and have a good time. Good luck, cuz. Thanks, Kevin. You too, man. You too. It's awesome to see you in Manchild issue 1 year. That's the thing. Kevin is in the book. He backed it at a level where he's in the story. He is one of the guys waiting in line. So prequels is a hidden gem and nuggets on what's to come. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is so true. Have fun, Nandor. I did like it, Nandor. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you dug it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope everyone has a safe weekend, and everyone stay safe, stay healthy. Um, if any of you want my books, just reach out to me. I'm very accessible. If you guys want any of my books, want to know where to get them, just reach out to me on social media. I will get them to you as soon as possible. Please keep supporting me. I love you guys' support so much. I couldn't do this without you. And be on the lookout for when Manchild issue 2 launches on Kickstarter September 1st. Yeah, guys, I got a lot that I'm excited for, and more seasons, more Manchild, more of this other project that I haven't announced yet. Um, and just doing signings and conventions and things on the horizon. So, yeah, guys, everyone, you stay safe. Best of luck in your endeavors. Thank you, Lois. Enjoyed the stream. It was fun catching up. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, man. Your support means so much. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to know that I'm talking to somebody instead of just talking to myself. So, I really appreciate it. And again, we'll have to do something like this at some point. All right. You guys take care, and I will see you later. Thank you so much for tuning in.